Hello and welcome back to another episode of Vintage Glamour. I'm your host Key Michel and welcome back to the show. So what's going on, everyone? I am very happy to be back here with you all for another episode, and I also hope that everyone is having a great day thus far and a great month of December. We are really at the final stretch, so I definitely hope that you all are getting to those goals, spending time with the people that matter to you the most, and taking care of you. And along the lines of taking care of you, right, that is definitely what our topic for today is going to be all about. So let's dive in. The topic for today is, if you need to take a break, take a break. Sometimes all you need to do is take a break. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Now I know somebody needs to hear this today. Oftentimes we can be on this go, 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 go mentality. It can be with your career. Maybe it can just be with your everyday life. Maybe it can even be with your creative pursuits, right? Oftentimes we can be on this go, go, go mentality. And if you're from America, to be specific, because I know I do have listeners that aren't from America, but shout out to you all. But if you're from America, to be specific, this is definitely a hustle and bustle culture, right? We live in a capitalist society, so a lot of us are very familiar with this go, go, go energy and mentality. And I think if there's anything that the pandemic has really been trying to teach all of us, there's a lot of things the pandemic has been striving to teach all of us. But if there's one thing, it's really striving to teach all of us to slow down. To slow down, to live more in the moment, and to realize that the time is now, right? And, I think for a lot of people, it has been a little difficult to slow down. Even for myself, there's been times where I'm like, all right, I know I need to take a break, but take a break, what? Like, I have to keep going. I have to keep pushing forward. I have goals, that I have to check off my to-do list. I have goals that I have to reach, right? But I recently took a break in November. I just felt like, you know what? My body was like, nah, you have to take a break. You have to take a break. You have to pull back. And this is going to help you out a lot more than you can imagine. And so I took a break, you all. I took a break from Kita Fashion. I stepped back. And then if you listened to last week's episode, you would actually hear that in the midst of me taking this break, the IG page was taken down. So if you didn't hear all about that, definitely tune in to last week's episode. But I took a break to really just rejuvenate my own spirits, right? And it really and truly helped me out. Not only professionally, but truly personally. I felt like, wow, we tend to feel guilty sometimes when we just take a break or when we rest. And I think rest is so important, right? But there have been times where even I can feel a little guilty when I take a little break or when I rest. So if you feel like you've been needing to take a break recently and you've been feeling like your body has been talking to you and your body has been telling you to take a break, take a break. We are at the end of the year. I know people want to finish the year strong, but I also know a lot of people are burnt out, right? So if you need to take a couple of days just to take a little bit of a break, take a break. Take a break. It's like we recharge our batteries, right? We should recharge our bodies. I even had to say that to myself. So take a break if you need to take a break. Rejuvenate your mind, rejuvenate your spirits, and take care of you. Take care of you. Take care of you. And also, don't feel guilty about it. You'll realize in the midst of taking this break that this is actually what you have been searching for. What you really have been looking for. And what you really and truly needed. So take a break. I know that somebody, probably not only somebody, A lot of people probably need to hear this message today. I was feeling that intuitively. And so I said, you know what, I'm going to come through and I'm going to discuss this. Because I think it's so important, you all. Take a break if you need to take a break. I took a break, like I said, and it really helped me out. It really did. It really did. And I find myself saying, you know what, this is something that I'm going to continue to implement. Without guilt, though. Because there have been times in the past I would take breaks, but during some of those times I would feel a little guilty for taking a break. As if it's wrong for me to rest when rest is needed, right? So that's why I keep emphasizing do not feel guilty for taking any break. Because I have been there before, feeling a little guilty about taking a break when that's what you really need, right? So take a break. Don't feel guilty about it. And I'm sure that after your break, you will feel so good. You will feel so good. So good. So recharge yourselves, your minds, your bodies, and your souls, you all. Recharge it all. Take care of you. You may have family and friends that love you dearly, but you are still all you got. So you got to take care of you, all right? Take care of you. So I wanted to come through and share this message with you all. And, as always, I really hope that, this episode today does speak to somebody out there today. That is always the mission with the Vintage Glamour show. And I'm really excited for this show. As I've told you all in previous episodes, I do have a lot of visions for the show. And, I'm really, really hoping and praying that in 2022, I can bring a lot of those visions to life. I really am. But before I wrap this episode up, I first want to thank you all for tuning in every week to the show. I want to thank you all for sharing the show as well. I really do. And I also want to thank you all for being a part of this community. I really, really want to thank you all for being a part of this community, for supporting Kita Fashion, and for sticking around. I really, really do appreciate it. It's been 3 years since I started Kita Fashion. 3 years for the blog and 2 years for the online platform. And now it is a resale fashion media brand. And this really, really fits me a lot. So I really appreciate you all sticking around through the changes, and adapting with the changes and also loving the changes as well. And I also want to leave you all with a few announcements. The first announcement is that there are a lot of articles up on the site, so definitely check out the site for new articles. I am constantly putting up articles every week. There are a lot of people that really enjoy reading the articles, so I really want to supply you all with that content. Number 2, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Shout out to everyone that has been subscribing thus far. I really do appreciate it. But subscribe to the YouTube channel. Absolutely have been trying to build that community there. So I really appreciate everyone that has been subscribing thus far. And number 3 would just be to enjoy yourself, to enjoy your life. And once again, to take care of you. To reiterate that, to take care of you. All right, take care of you this upcoming week. And if you need to take a break this upcoming week as well, at any moment of time, take a break. Take a break. Take a break. Take a break. And I promise you, you will not regret it. You will actually be very, 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 very proud and very happy that you took a break. And you will realize, wow, you were searching for the answers, but that's actually all you needed. And with that being said, you all, as always, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Vintage Glamour. And I hope you all have a great one. Bye now.